Hi, I'm Paul Dorr.
And I'm Angela Garner.
And we'll be performing a scene from Barefoot in the Park. Okay.
What I'm concerned about is you.
Me? Me?
I'm beginning to wonder if you're capable of having a good time.
Why? Because I like to wear my gloves during winter?
Well, because there isn't the least bit of adventure in you. There are watchers in this world, and then there are doers. And the watchers sit around watching while the doers do. Tonight you watched, and I did.
Yeah, well, it was easier, it was harder to watch what you did than it was for you to do what I was watching.
You don't even let your hair down just for a minute. You can't even relax for just one night. Sometimes you act like a...
What? A stuffed shirt?
I didn't say that.
That's what you were implying.
That's what you're anticipating. I didn't say you're a stuffed shirt, but you're extremely proper and dignified.
Proper and dignified? When? When was I proper and dignified?
Like the other night at Delfino's? You were drunk, right?
Right. I was stoned.
See, I didn't even know that until the morning when you told me. You're a funny kind of drunk, Paul. You just sat there looking all unhappy and watching your coat.
I was watching my coat because I saw someone else watching my coat. You know what? If you want to see me drunk, I'll show you me drunk. I'll show you a slob, make your hair stand on end.
Is it necessary?
When else? When else was I proper and dignified?
All the time. You're always dressed right. You always look nice. You always say the right things. You're very close.
Oh, perfect? That's a rotten thing to say.
You know, before we were married, I thought you slept in a tie. I'd never even seen you without your jacket.
Oh, no. That's just for very formal sleep.
You know, you can't even walk into a candy store and ask the lady for a Tootsie Roll. You have to walk into the counter and stare at it and point at it and say, excuse me, I'll have that thing with the brown and white wrapper.
That's ridiculous.
And you're not! That's just the problem. Like Thursday night, you wouldn't even walk barefoot with me in Washington Square Park. Why not, Paul?
Very simple answer. It was 17 degrees.
Exactly. That's very logical and sensible, except it isn't any fun.
You know what, Corey? Maybe you're right. Maybe I am too proper and dignified. Maybe you'd be happier with something a little more colorful and flamboyant, like the Greek.
Well, he's in a lot more laughs than a stuffed shirt.
I thought you said I wasn't one.
Well, you are now.
I'm not listening to this. I am not listening to this. I have a court case in the morning.
Where are you going?
To sleep?
How can you sleep now?
I'm going to close my eyes and count Canisius. Good night.
You can't sleep now. We're in the middle of a fight.
You have the fight. When you're done, turn off the lights.
Ugh. This means so insane. He can control his emotions.
I am just as upset as you are. When I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm tired, I sleep. You eat and sleep too. Don't deny it. I see you.
Are you in a crisis?
What crisis? We're just yapping a little.
Our whole marriage hangs in the balance.
What? When did that happen?
Now, just realize that if you die, have absolutely nothing in common.
Why? Because I don't want to walk barefoot in the park in winter? You haven't got a case, Corey. Adultery, yes. Cold feet, no.
Oversimplified as I am angry.
Corey. It's 2:15. if I can get to bed about half an hour, I can get about 5 hours of sleep. I'll call you from court in the morning. We'll fight over the phone.
You will not go to sleep now. You'll stay up and fight to save our marriage.
If our marriage hangs on breathing fish balls and poop-la-poo pie, it's not worth saving. I am now going to sleep in our tiny, little, single bed. If you care to join me, we will be sleeping from left to right tonight.
Well, discuss it. You're afraid to discuss it. I married a coward.
Corey, could you bring the pail? The closet's dripping.
Ugh! I hate you. I really, really hate you.
Corey, if there is one thing I've learned in court, it is to be careful when you're tired and angry. You may say something you will soon regret. I am now tired and angry.
And a coward.
And I will now say something I will soon regret. Fine. Maybe we did rush into this a little too fast, Corey. Maybe love isn't enough. Maybe someone should have to take more than a blood test before they can get married. Maybe they should be tested for understanding, emotional maturity, and common sense.
Why did you get it passed in Supreme Court that only couples bearing a letter from their psychiatrist saying that they're mentally capable of getting married will be fit to be married?
You're impossible!
You're unbearable!
You belong in a nursery
At least it's a
school!
lot more fun than the home for the funny nutties!
Corey, let's not get too worked up over this, okay?